everybody. It is so cold outside and also inside my very poorly insulated office that I am recording this episode in my closet. And with that first world problem, let's cut to the intro. Before I left for a little Ask Cristen holiday vacation, we were talking about man boobs. We all had some funny things to say about man boobs, including Barking Dog 1100, who wrote, "Hey, they're not moobs, they're breasts. Get it straight, I shall not be objectified this way." The joke that I made about if you smoke a lot of pot and you then get the munchies and you eat a lot of junk food that might contribute to man boobage, you seem to think that I was saying that marijuana directly causes gynecomastia, aka man boobs. Black Dragon Wiccan said, "I want to know the specific studies that link marijuana to man boobs, and don't even respond with any study endorsed or funded by Harry J. Anslinger." Well, good luck, Black Dragon Wiccan, because I wasn't making that claim at all. I don't have any studies to cite for you, and certainly not ones endorsed or funded by Harry J. Anslinger. And finally, DimeFan91 said, "This, i.e. man boobs, might be the only advantage women have over men. When men get fat, they get man boobs. When women get fat, they grow curves in all the right places and become bad mama jammas. Men get fat and get female characteristics. Women will never get fat and grow a penis." Food for thought, Dime Fan. But let's move on now from man boobs to the topic of this week's Ask Cristen, douchebags. A while ago, Stuff Mom Never Told You superfan Tara Dean, what up, Tara Dean, asked, maybe this is a weird question, is there such a thing? When did douchebag become an insult? How did that happen? I mean, a feminine cleaning product is an insult for a guy that is a jerk, obnoxious, and a-hole? I did do an episode on why women douche, if you would like a refresher course in that. Gold Star Stuff Mom Never Told You fans might know that we also have a podcast all about douches, douching, and douchebaggery. Well, really not douchebaggery, just douchebags. And the episode title is Bag the Douche, which you can find at stuffmomnevertoldyou.com. Back to Tara's original question of when did douchebag become an insult, the Oxford English Dictionary notes that it was first printed in the 1930s. By the 1950s, it was being used as a slang term of contempt for women. I don't have the exact source right in front of me, but I know that I read at some point that from the 1950s, douchebag became more of a term that guys used to insult other guys on college campuses, more in like the 1960s and 70s. So we have the emergence of douchebag as we know it in insult terms being something that bros might call other bros. Although I feel like douchebag has now become more of an equal opportunity sort of insult. Some people say that calling people douchebags is wrong because you are putting down women in the process. I think that douchebag is a perfectly acceptable insult to use because of what douches are. Essentially bottles of lies sold to women to make them feel shameful about their bodies and their vaginas. The way that douches have been marketed since the 1930s, when that term started first popping up, was as something that women needed to use so that men would find them attractive enough to have sex with and want to stay with for the long term. So if someone is acting like a jerk and a ridiculous liar, yeah, you could just say, you're being a douchebag. What do you think about douchebag? Do you think it's an inappropriate term to use? What kind of questions do you want to know? It's a new year, folks. And with a new year, I have a new website for you to go to for all of your Stuff Mom Never Told You needs. And it is stuffmomnevertoldyou.com. And that's where you can find that podcast episode, Bag the Douche. It has all of the douche information that you would like. It also has that Why Do Women Douche video I referenced. I got a shout out request for Slightly Unalive 22. So Slightly Unalive 22 and your friends, hello. Thank you for watching my videos. And if you, yes you, would like any kind of shout out, have a topic you'd like me to tackle in next week's Ask Cristen or at some point during this next year, please let me know, because new year, I want to do some new cool stuff and I want to hear from you what you want. I'll see y'all next week. Maybe in my closet.